Ruth today, and I'm excited about that because I really love her. I want to talk about a few things about Ruth that I find really inspirational. So she used her physical strength to help those around her. That's number one. Now, we don't know what she looked like when she first got to Bethlehem, but she worked every day, all day, for the entirety of the barley harvest. And by the end of it, it says that Boaz put on her about 170 pounds of grain to take home to Naomi. So it's not that she lifted it, but she, maybe staggering, carried that home to Naomi. And I think that's pretty amazing. She was super buff. So I will never aspire to that, but I do respect that. She was very courageous. She left everything that she knew and she went into a new culture with new people, and she just embraced it. She jumped right in as a foreigner. Can you imagine what that would be like to be from a completely different culture, and you drop yourself right in and you have to go out and you have to just make ends meet? And so I really admire and respect her willingness to do things that are uncomfortable. She was also teachable. And I love that when she saw Naomi's example of what it was like to be a godly woman, she embraced that. You know, she'd probably been raised pagan, but that didn't matter. She saw a good thing and she learned from it. I really love that. This one I find funny, but she doesn't seem overly fussy about her appearance because you think about what she was doing. She was working hard all day in the fields, and then later, like after the day's work, you beat out the grain to loosen the husk, and so that's a very dusty process. And so you can just imagine her with like straggly hair. She's sweaty. She's probably like super smelly. She's probably got dust on her face and stuff. And I just find it so hilarious that when Naomi tells her basically to go propose to Boaz at the end of the harvest, Naomi first feels it's necessary to tell Ruth, therefore wash yourself and anoint yourself and put on your best garment and go down to the threshing floor. I'm just like, I wonder if she wouldn't have thought of it herself, or it was just that, like, girl, you were quite dirty. Let's go get you a bath first. Okay, before you propose marriage to this guy. So, good stuff. And to that end, she was also respectful of Naomi's wisdom as an older woman. And she also respected her authority. I think it's interesting that Ruth is an adult woman. She had been married, all of that, but she still put herself in a position of service, but also lower in authority to Naomi. Like, she even asked Naomi, let me go and glean. So even at the beginning of the barley harvest, she was asking permission. And I think that's really cool to see their relationship, how it worked so well. It didn't seem that they had no problem with those roles. And I think that's a wonderful example of how to peaceably have that role of giving one more authority and being really willing to listen to someone's wisdom when they give it to you. I think I can definitely benefit from following that part of Ruth's example. You gotta love Ruth. She is pretty amazing. Next week, I don't remember who we're talking about, so come back to see.